Good afternoon, Umlauf family and friends. It's Frances. On behalf of the Umlauf Sculpture Garden and Museum, I'm happy to be back with you this Thursday at 12:30 for Storytime. And I have been thinking about trees. There are a lot of trees at the Umlauf, and occasionally we have tree mishaps where trees just sort of decide it was time to lose a limb. Thankfully, we have people who are still at the Umlauf taking care of our grounds, and I wanted to say a big shout out to our operations and administration team, especially Chris, and to everyone I miss so much at the Umlauf. But I'm thinking about trees, and I found a piece of artwork in my own home that features a really big tree, massive tree. And I actually have a big tree outside in my front yard, and I also try to take care of that because we all have to take care of our trees. So anyway, let's get to our book. This is about my best friend, and it actually has to do with being out in a garden and thinking under a tree and meeting someone new under a tree. My Best Friend by Julie Fogliano, Jillian Tamaki, or Tamaki. Beautiful book. Thank you to Athenaeum Books for Young Readers for letting us read today. These illustrations are what I would like to call as nostalgic because they are sort of old-fashioned. They're in colors of rose and green, and they're drawn with very loose brush strokes. I think this illustrator has won a Caldecott, which is an award given to illustrators for their artworks in books, given every year. My Best Friend. I have a new friend, and her hair is black, and it shines, and it shines, and she always laughs at everything. So this little girl with a ponytail up on the swing has met a new friend who has shiny hair, and she laughs and laughs. This book is also written like a poem. She is so smart, and when I say la la la, she says la la la. Here they are, almost playing Ring Around the Rosie, giggling and laughing and falling. These little girls never not have a smile on their face. And then we laugh and turn our hands into ducks and run away quacking. Quack, quack. This makes me think of another book, Make Way for Ducklings, with that mallard duck and those little girls being ducks down there. Sometimes when we are feeling quiet, we sit under a big tree. Here's the big tree I was talking about. Isn't that a fantastic tree? Look at those little girls. She can turn the leaves into skeleton hands. She picks away all the green until, boo! I've never heard of someone doing this. She turns the leaves into skeleton hands. Do you see that? It is a creepy hand that is chasing me through the garden. And when I step on the flowers, she helps me fix them, sort of. If you twirl them together, they can lean and look like we never squashed them, or maybe only a little. So here is her friend with that skeleton hand that's really a leaf with its green gone. And they're chasing and running in the garden. And they maybe knock over a flower, but then they prop it back up. Clever. She is my best friend, I think. I've never had a best friend, so I'm not sure. But I think she is a really good best friend because when we were drawing. She drew me and I drew her, and then we made hearts around it. Sounds like something maybe I'm familiar with. I think they're using sidewalk chalk. I know a lot of kids these days have been using chalk outside, drawing for not only themselves, but for their neighbors and those who pass by. Did you know that when you have a best friend, it is really fun when you are hiding? But it is hard not to make noise, so we sat scrunched up under the bush and laughed into our knees. So they're hiding from all these other kids. There are all the other kids. And they are laughing into their knees under another or the same big tree. She really likes laughing. She laughed for the whole entire day, especially when I pretended to be a pickle. She really, really liked that. I've never, ever thought about being a pickle. I like pickles. But my goodness, what an imagination these girls have. I think I know we are best friends because she loves strawberry ice cream, and I hate strawberry ice cream, and we are still friends even then, so that is something good. It's like if you know you like somebody but you don't share all the same interests, it's still okay. Tomorrow, I think we will write our names in big letters on the sidewalk, and it will say, Best Friends. And there will be a smiley and a heart, and my name will be in red, and her name can be in green, if green is what she likes. There's some more of those beautiful illustrations, mainly done in that pink rose and then the green. You also might notice that all of the text, all of the words in the book are in lowercase. So another nod to this being a little bit different of a book, more of a poem. And I will write mine in my fanciest writing, and she will write hers in her own best letters. And I don't think these girls can spell yet because they've written out LXZM in her fanciest letters. Or maybe her name is TRPFLO. See, I don't really either think she knows how to spell, or, let's get to the end of it, I'm not sure about her name, but I will ask her tomorrow, and she will tell me then, because we are best friends. So I don't think these little girls even got to know each other's names, which I think is sort of the sweetest thing. They just played with each other in the garden, on the paths, under the tree, giggling, laughing, hiding. My new best friend, or my best friend. Thank you all for tuning in again, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Stay cool, find a tree, find a garden, find your own backyard again, and from the Umlauf Sculpture Garden and Museum, thank you for tuning in. Check out our other virtual programming on our site, and until next time, cheers.